Hello, everyone. I'm Jared Lobazelli, Senior Information Systems Major from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Hello, my name is Sean Washington. I'm a senior computer and information systems major from Laurel, Maryland.
Hi, everyone. My name is Destiny Hill, and I am a senior accounting major with a concentration in computer information systems from Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Hi, my name is Isaac Ward. I'm a senior information systems major from Laurel, Maryland.
Hello, my name is Jason Robinson. I'm a senior information system major from Sterling, Virginia. And today we are going to talk to you about the wearable technology in the fitness industry. In this presentation, we will give you a little background information as well as a SWOT analysis for our industry we have chosen. Before ending, we will then give you a brief overview of the 3 companies we have chosen, as well as show you a new business model and then social media strategies for one of them. With the growth of technology across every industry has the opportunity to grow as well. This has given fitness trackers as well as wearable technology the opportunity to become more popular within an industry that is constantly going through change. In addition, the introduction of technology in the fitness industry has allowed it to become one of the world's largest and fastest growing industries.
With the growing use of technology for fitness, this industry has a very interesting SWOT analysis. For their strengths, they have a 30 billion plus market. There's many different products to use, from watches, headphones, and just using your phone to track your workout. And the technology is becoming more and more fashionable. Now, instead of this technology just being for your health, it's being seen as a fashion piece and something that must be worn to complement your outfit. With that being said, there are also weaknesses in this industry. The complex technology oftentimes pushes away the older crowd and the older markets. In addition, with COVID, this has really changed the workout scene, as people can't go into the gym as much as they were before, and they're starting to do workouts from their home or outside. Lastly, this technology is still relatively new, so sometimes the information that it portrays about your health is not always accurate. Next, for the threats of this industry is that Apple is gaining a large market share, and they're slowly but surely gaining more of it. So for other competitors, the window is closing for them. Next, data breaches are becoming more and more worrisome for companies, as hackers are getting more prominent and starting to attack more than just your financial records, but any other type of records they can get their hands on. And lastly, with privacy laws, this is going to affect how these companies and these apps share your data with not only yourself, but with their own, for their own benefit, to make better business decisions. Lastly, I want to talk about the opportunities. These technology in the future with better technology will allow them to have better tracking of your health and be able to track more stats about your health. With the rise of 5G and cloud computing, this could really revolutionize the products and make them faster, better, more accurate, be able to do more things. And lastly, because of COVID, there's a growing market for at-home workouts. So if a company could utilize this and take advantage of this market, they could quickly gain more market share as we continue to battle this pandemic.
Okay, so the first company that we decided to look at was Fitbit. Fitbit is a technological company dedicated to health and fitness. Now, their market share of wearable devices in 2019 was 4.7%, a remarkable decrease from their 2014 percentage of 37.9. Their value propositions are to empower and inspire you to live a healthier life. They build their customer relationships through their products, which are compatible with popular mobile devices. Key resources used to make their products include raw metals and a easy-to-use home screen interface. Key partners that they work with would be phone manufacturers like Apple and Samsung, and their revenue streams come through product sales and subscriptions. Now, strengths of their companies are that they capitalize off of growing interest in fitness coaching in the palm of your hands. Another strength would be that they work with iPhone and Android. Some weaknesses, however, are that their model should focus on better customer relationships and that their company focuses on a niche market that Apple already covers. Through looking at all of this, we decided that Fitbit would be more so the declining brand just based off their market share decreasing and how they focus on a market that is heavily influenced by Apple. Now, Apple is the second company we looked at, a technological company that produces electronics, software, and online services. Now, the market share of wearable devices in 2019 for Apple was 31.7%, a major increase compared to the 10.5% they had in 2016. Their value propositions include seamless app connectivity and easy-to-use products. They build their customer relationships through having multiple ways of staying connected and innovative devices. Key resources used to make their products include glass, wristbands, and an easy-to-use home screen interface. Key partners that they work with are service providers like AT&T and Verizon. They work with Nike and other sports apps that allow them to enhance their fitness aspects of their products. And revenue streams that they get their money through includes product sales and subscriptions. Now, strengths of Apple is that their products work with their own, which causes you to buy more Apple products. They have connectivity between devices as well as other people that also have Apple products. And their brand loyalty is very strong. So most people, once they switch to an Apple device, most likely end up staying with Apple devices. Some weaknesses, however, are that their products are too advanced for older generations and that they have a low product lifetime. So if you get a phone or something in 1 year, a few years later, you'll most likely be having to upgrade and change your device out. After this, we decided that Apple was a power player because they found a way to expand their avenue into fitness. They allow people to be connected even more, and they partner with sports companies like Nike and other ones, and Under Armour, for example. Their brand loyalty is very strong, so most people will decide if they want to do something involving fitness and they already have an Apple device, they're going to stick with Apple through it. The final company that we looked at is Samsung. Samsung is a technological company that designs and creates electronic devices and appliances. Now, their market share of wearable devices in 2019 was 9.2%. And that's relatively been the general area that Samsung's been in for the last few years. Their value propositions include cutting edge technology. They build their customer relationships through having reliable, long lasting devices. Key resources used to make their device involve durable designs that make their products so long lasting. People that they partner with include Google and other telecommunication companies. And their revenue streams include phone sales as well as parts. Now, some strengths of their company is that they have a wider variety of products. And a lot of those products are high quality. If you look at their phone camera, for example. Now, some weaknesses are that not only are they competing with iPhones, they're competing with other Android devices. And they've never really been one to get a lot of celebrity endorsements that would increase their marketing. Samsung, in this case, would be a company trying to gain market share as they've implemented new appliances or new applications like fitness coaching, which gives those who use it real-time workout feedback.
Considering the information we were able to gather, understanding what is the wearables industry and understanding each company that's a major player within the industry, we were able to narrow it down to kind of look at which business model we would like to revamp. And when we looked at Samsung, we saw that they were remarkably unremarkable. So we believe that the changes that we could create with their business model would rise their market share immensely. The first key thing that we did was add a new key partner to Samsung's business model, in Adidas. Adidas is a fast growing company that has a lot of users that Samsung could capitalize off of very easily. They have a lot of young users. They have a lot of people that are into technology in general. So this would be a great place for Samsung to build a partnership and also get within pop culture by aligning themselves with brands like Yeezy and things of that nature. With the things we also change in their customer relationships and the channels in which they are able to get their message out, this adds to the value proposition and their popularity within pop culture. Samsung hasn't always been known as the cool brand, but changing the way we're able to deliver their message by diversifying their advertising, by targeting certain groups and changing this perception and using influencers within pop culture, getting those celebrity endorsements and having people use our products in a way that's casual and not always, the cutting edge technology, not always the super technological company that people always assume Samsung is. Being able to capitalize off this would help significantly get their pop culture and their coolness value, quote unquote, up. Also, building off of what we talked about earlier, Samsung has always had reliability in their products as both a value proposition and a way that they keep their customers engaged and involved. We're also going to make sure that we stay with our customer first attitude as we, keep understanding what our customers want, what they need, and how we can continue to bring that towards them so that we can foster a great sense of brand loyalty, especially among those who are younger, so that they can continue to use our products as they grow older.
Now, in order for Samsung's to be successful in implementing their new business model, they must focus on developing a new social media strategy to drive sales increases. The goal to implement this is to persuade and inspire people to use their products by rebranding themselves through different social media efforts. The way we will measure this goal is through sales and market share. Successfully, this looks like an increased U.S. wearable technology market share increase from 9.2% to 15% annually, which translates to 5.94 million users. By redeveloping their overall brand, we will be able to better reach the wearable tech market, and their overall product sales will also increase. This will be done by increasing targeted ads on different social media platforms, including Instagram and Facebook. We know this is possible as there's a large portion of the market that has not yet been penetrated, and the market has been growing over the past 5 years. Finally, we hope to achieve this goal in 1.5 years, which will allow enough time to develop the social media posts as well to see the effects and sales from this. For advertising, Samsung will need to focus on penetrating a new market by showing that their products are cool, as Jared mentioned. This is because they are already more technology apt than Apple products, yet still maintain an inferior brand image in consumers' mind. To rebrand their company and image, Samsung must begin using data to produce better targeted ads for kids ages 12 through 17 and adults ages 18 through 40. They must also focus on these markets for trends in the individual consumers' buying behavior and social habits, such as people who like to work out a lot and buy from sports stores and other things. Although Samsung has a presence on many different social media platforms, we decided to focus on Instagram and Facebook for the diversity of user bases and the more positive interactions and relationships between sponsored media. These advertisements will consist of pop culture advertisements, where we will be able to partner with different influencers to help promote our brand. Revamping the company logo so customers will understand that there is a positive change that is helping the company meet their new modernized needs, as well as more casual ads that will display how users can use the technical capabilities for their social skills, more similar to a beer commercial where they can actually show the product being used rather than their previous commercials where they just focus on the technical features. Samsung's current ads are displayed on the left, such as on Twitter. As mentioned, this ad tries to focus on the social needs of users. However, it did a complete 180 where it did not even market their technical capabilities enough, which is actually their major strength as a company. Instead, it showed the ability to rotate the screen, which is very common in the smartphone industry, rather than other features they have. This is just an example of how Samsung advertisements are not as useful as they could be. Instead, they should focus their social media engagements as shown through the Instagram and Facebook examples, where users can envision themselves using their products and showing how their technical capabilities meet some of their unmet needs. As seen in the Instagram ad, you can see the person using the actual smartwatch, and this will allow them to display their technical capabilities, as well as on the right, where users can really envision themselves being a Samsung user. In conclusion, fitness trackers and wearable technology is a rising industry with a very large opportunity for growth. It is a $30 billion industry with many strengths and new opportunities due to different social and regulatory changes. There have been many successful and unsuccessful runs at this, but there is a high opportunity for Samsung to improve and also learn from the mistakes of others and from the successes of others. We noticed that the main changes necessary to this business model is within their customer relationships and the need to create customer loyalty and penetrate new markets through rebranding. Finally, we talked through what this new social media strategy to improve their brand image and sales would look like. Thank you for listening.